Hey everybody, how's everybody doing today? Dakota, just out here trying to give you some updated information. Tired of being stuck in the house over the winter, so why not come out and get some of this? Well, there's fresh air, but there's no sunshine. But that's okay, I'll take it. Hey, just today, just a little bit updates, a little bit on, Kim Kardashian, really, and Jay-Z, and a little bit of politics as usual. Well, I hope everybody's doing great. 66 degrees here. If the sun was out, it would be beautiful. There's actually people fishing over here. I don't know if you can see them or not, but they're fishing. I wonder if they eat the fish when they catch it. Interesting. At any rate, I just wanted to know if everybody saw the pictures of Kim Kardashian. Excuse me if I'm speaking loud, but it's kind of windy out here and I want you to be able to hear me. Did anybody see the pictures of Kim Kardashian? She was posing. She was posing with robots. And she was posing with the Cybertruck. And, it just looked so money over moral-ish. She's got lots of followers. She's a beautiful girl. I always say people are beautiful girls, right? Because I believe in giving credit where credit is due. If you're a beautiful person, you're a beautiful person. If you're not, you're not. That's all I can say. But she was posing with Cybertrucks and robots. And I don't know if you guys have seen the news, but people are setting Teslas on fire. They're protesting at the dealerships. They are setting the charging stations on fire. That happened in my neighborhood the other day. And I would not be, not that they would want me to, but I would not be posing with robots and Cybertrucks. Not right now, at least not for the next 3+ years, right? I mean, it just looks so money over moral-ish, and she didn't even, it just was wrong. I don't know. It just set so many things, and these times are setting wrong with me. And that definitely set me wrong. I just, I'm not a Kim Kardashian fan, but I respect her hustle. But I can't respect that. And we'll just leave it at that. Okay, so that's Kim Kardashian. What a skill, what a skill. Such a talent, such a talent. Okay, so next is Jay-Z. So everybody knows that about the girl who claims that he raped her, Diddy and Celebrity B raped her, and at the VMA Awards or whatever, and we all know that's been ongoing. But you know that there was a tape. There was a tape. I did a video on this maybe a week ago. There was a tape out, and someone asked her, "Did Jay-Z?" I'm paraphrasing. "Did Jay-Z and Diddy actually grape you?" She said no. Okay, good for Jay-Z and Beyonce. Then Tony Busby had a tape out, and I just heard that tape today. And Tony Busby himself was interviewing this young lady, and he said to her, "Did Jay-Z grape you? Did it happen?" She said yes. And then he said, "Did me, Tony Busby, in any way coerce you to say that Jay-Z or anybody else did anything to you?" She said no. So this girl, Jane Doe, she is talking out both sides of her face. She's making liars out of everybody. That's one thing she's good at. But with everything, the way it's going, the way it's like spaghetti, I'm just hoping that it didn't really happen to her. Because if it happened to her, if she was actually raped, then it's a travesty. It's a darn shame before God. It's a travesty that this is how it had to play out for her. If it's true. So at this point, all I can say is I hope it's not, because it's just too much. Nobody can decipher through all of the shenanigans now. So that's what Jay-Z, right? So when Jane Doe was supposed to be anonymous, no one was supposed to know who exactly she was. But guess what? People found out who she was. There were private investigators, and they found out who she was. And that's supposed to be private information. So somebody leaked who Jane Doe was. And furthermore, private investigators have gone to her home. and they have been harassing, she quote, these are her words, they have been harassing her and asking her questions. And my thing is, okay, who are these private investigators working for? Jay-Z? I mean, and if it is Jay-Z, why do you have private investigators going to this girl's house when your case has been dropped and can never be revisited? It just don't make sense. Let it go, Jay-Z, before you end up in trouble again. And in Jay-Z's defense, JC's defense, I just finished walking like 2 miles, so that's why I'm out of breath. I'm always out of breath, right? In Jay-Z's defense, this Jane Doe, she claimed at another singer, and this man was from Canada, a Canadian singer had also raped her, and it turns out that turned out to be untrue as well. And then, let me see, what's his name? The lawyer's name was Ian. A lawyer named Ian found out about all of that. So that was allegedly not true either. So, girl, stop making liars out of all of us. Okay, and you know what? This is my guess. Okay, this is my guess. My guess is that Jay-Z's lawyer, Spiro, and Tony Busby, the Jane Doe's lawyer, my guess is that at dinner at some 5-star hotel over filet mignon and expensive wine, the two of them are sitting together, having dinner at night, deciding what they're going to do next and how they can keep lining their pockets at the end of the day. That's what I think. And then when they go back into the office, they're back to being lawyers. That's what lawyers do. So that's that. I wanted to bring that to you guys. So much going on. So much. Diddy's case is coming up. May. 2 months. Less than 2 months. Less than 2 months. And the last hearing that Diddy had, was it 2 weeks ago? Maybe 10 days ago. His whole family wasn't there. It was just his mother. It was King Combs. I forgot, and a couple other people, but Justin wasn't there. I think one of the twins wasn't there, but it was just a few of them in a corner. And of course, Mom was there. And, he was throwing his mom's kisses, so sad. Throwing his mom kisses through the, from the back of the courtroom. And he looked noticeably different, they said. They said that Diddy had put on weight, enough, not like fat, but enough weight, because before he was really gaunt and drawn in. They said that he put on weight and that his hair is mostly all gray now. And that the prosecutors, when they saw him, they were stunned, like, what happened? Who knows? Maybe they don't have hair dye in prison, I guess. Or he's just, trying to look old and pitiful. Well, I don't know. But that's the Diddy story. Got to gear up for this case. I'm going to try to go live with it, even though I know 100 other people will be going live with it. Okay, and now back to just a little bit of politics. Oh my Lord. You guys know what's going on with the Trump regime every day. I don't really talk about it too much because so many people are pulling down court records, and I don't do all that. I'll just, peruse them when I can find them, but I'm not going to pay to get them. So many other people have them. But, okay, which one do I want to start with? Okay, here's one. We all know that Elon Musk is part of the Republican regime right now. And we all know Elon Musk is doing something different every day. Now, here's one that is crazy. He has 14 children, right? He surpassed Nick Cannon. So, Elon Musk has 14 children. Doesn't seem like he has, I don't know. I don't know if he has relationships with them or not, except the one that he carries on his shoulder, little X, DMX, that's what we call him, DMX. The one who told Trump to shush your mouth, you're not president. I think that was funny as hell. We like DMX. But listen, Musk is now, you know how he went after everybody's private information, everybody's health information. Him and his Doge bros got all the information. Well, guess what they're trying to get now? No trying. You know, if they want it, they're going to get it. They're trying to get people's child support records. Child support records. Because child support is near and dear to Elon's heart. We know that. The man has 14 youngins. That's a lot of kids. So, I don't know, what does he want to do with child support records? I know that in Texas, which is where 2 of his child support cases are, you can only get, I believe, $3,000 something in child support a month from 2 or 3 kids. I can't remember exactly, but you can't. That's not much. Yeah, it's not much at all. Considering, you know, that you're supposed to have $100 billion. I know he just lost $125 billion over the last couple of weeks, but that's okay. I'll take it. If you don't want what's left over, Eli, I'll take it. Just throw it over this way. So he's going after child support. Okay, we'll see what happens with that. None of my records are there because I don't give anybody child support. Okay. Oh, and then finally, okay, now this is good news. Hallelujah. Some good news. I'm putting good news out into the universe. We have good news, universe. Good news. Good news for federal employees. Good news. Well, I know a lot of them having problems, have been fired and laid off and have to come back and blah, blah, blah. But check it out. Federal employees who, okay, so people who work for the federal government 40 years ago, okay, did not put into Social Security. There are jobs out here where people don't put into Social Security, like the older civil servants with the federal government, some school teachers, firefighters. Believe it or not, a lot of them don't put in Social Security. And a lot of them are married. So what they do to supplement their income, or their retirement income, is say they get their retirement income and it's $5,000 a month. And that's it. The government would only let them get that. That's it. You could not apply for your spouse's Social Security like normal people. You could not, because they call that double dipping. You just take your pension, let your husband get his pension, and that's the end of that. That's his pension or Social Security, and that's the end of that. But with the new law called the Social Security Fairness Act, now all of the people who worked and did not put in to Social Security, okay, if you have a spouse or if you're a widow or you have an ex-spouse or whatever, it doesn't matter how much money you make now. You can now claim Social Security. So now, as an old-time federal worker or school teacher or firefighter, now you can get your pension and you can apply for Social Security on your wife, your husband, if you're a widow, your ex-wife or husband. Now you can get that. And if your retirement age, which I think is 66, 67, whatever it is, you get 50%. So let's just say they get $3,000 in Social Security. So you will get $1,500 in Social Security, plus you'll be able to get your pension. And that's great because it wasn't fair. I don't think it's fair for some people to be out here hustling and working so hard. And just because you're getting a pension, which people deem as decent, but it's not decent, it's not even enough to fucking eat off of. But just because you're getting that pension, people go, oh no, don't let them double dip. They can't get Social Security too, which wasn't fair because everybody else is getting it. Oh no, but your pension is a little bit bigger than mine. Well, maybe I bust my ass more than you. I'm just saying. But I mean, I'm not a federal employee, so I'm not a school teacher, I'm not a firefighter, but I just found that to be great because it just wasn't fair. So what if a person gets a pension? They deserve to get if they're a widow or widower, they deserve to get that person's Social Security. Or if you're still married, well, I deserve to get. So that's good news. That's good news. It's called the Social Security Fairness Act. Fairness for a reason, because it wasn't fair. And okay, and then it's just coming into effect in January. But this is the thing. No, okay. It's just coming into effect, but you will get 1 year back, January 2024. You can go back when you apply. So if you haven't applied for Social Security because you thought, oh, I don't get it, go and apply ASAP. ASAP, before the government gets their hands on it and takes it away and calls it fraud, waste, and abuse. So you will get a year's back pay and you will get increase in your Social Security. And then I said, well, what if I never put in the Social Security? Because I always thought I couldn't get it. Well, that's okay. Go down there and get your money. Go down and apply. So I thought that was good news because I didn't think that was fair. You know how everybody else can double dip, but a person that did not put in Social Security could not double dip because it's thought that the pension is so big. Okay, all right. I just wanted to bring this to you guys. You know, it's so beautiful out here. Like I said, there's no sun, but I'll take it because it's warm. It's warm. You know, I saw some people like swimming in this lake here, and there are clearly signs that say no swimming because amoebas could be in the water and cause some shock or whatever the sign said. But it said no swimming. But I saw people with their kids and their dogs in there swimming. Wouldn't be me. Last thing I need is amoebas in my body. I had amoebas in my body once. I went to Mexico. Years ago. I didn't even have kids then. So it had to be about 30 years ago. I went to Mexico and went scuba diving. And a bunch of that water got into my mouth. Oh my God. I had Montezuma's revenge so bad. I lost 14 pounds in 2 days. My family wanted to take me to the hospital. I'm like, no. I'll get my ass on a plane. Let me go to the American hospital. And then the hospital put me on a whole month worth of steroids because I couldn't stop pooping. And I'll never go back to Mexico. But that's what you get. I mean, that's what you may get if you get your behind in this water. I would not recommend it at all. I would not recommend it. But it's beautiful out here, right? It's a 6 mile. It's 6 miles around this whole. I don't know what to call this whole park. 6 miles. And I used to ride my bicycle around here twice, and at the same time, so it would be 12 miles. That was about 5 years ago. I don't think I can do it anymore. I need an electric bike now. Okay, everybody. Oh, it was nice talking to you guys today out here in this warm, windy weather. And I will talk to you guys later. And please remember to subscribe and give me a thumbs up because I enjoy coming on YouTube. But I need you to help me get the thumbs up. I need to help you guys subscribe, please. It don't cost you anything. You do me a big favor. Okay, so you guys have a great day, and I will talk to you later. Bye.